Hello everyone, I'm Komal Bhatt. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm sitting here in just the serenity and thought to shoot a video for you all. In the previous video we talked about the English language, its importance and how can you develop fluency in it. And today we are going to talk about something which is incredibly important in all aspects of our life. The power of communication and why effective communication matters more than you think. So I want you to pay complete attention till the end because it's really very important to understand why effective communication matters in our day-to-day life. So let's begin. Communication is the foundation of human interaction. We can't even imagine spending a day without communicating with people. Reason being, without doing interactions, we can feel lost, we can feel alone, even in a crowded room. Whether it's at workplace, in relationships, or just day-to-day conversations with your friends, families, or even with strangers. Whether it's through verbal communication or non-verbal means. Effective communication is the key to success and happiness also. Now, first things first. What exactly the communication is? Let's understand it first. The terminology, the dictionary meaning, the dictionary definition says that it's the exchange of information, ideas and thoughts between two or more people. Sounds simple enough, right? But it's not always easy. In fact, miscommunication is one of the leading causes of conflict and misunderstandings. You see, now think for a while. Have you ever been in a situation where you felt like you were not being heard or people are not paying attention on what you are trying to say? Or maybe you misunderstood what someone else was trying to say? Why does this happen? Miscommunication happens more often than we realize, and it can lead to conflict, quarrel and misunderstandings. When communication breaks down, it can end relationships and career as well. It generally happens during face-to-face conversations. Sometimes we assume that the other person truly understands what we are saying, but in reality they may have a different interpretation, right? It happens with all of us. So why it is so important? It is important because clear communication ensures that everyone is on the same page. Another reason why effective communication is important, it is important because we can express ourselves effectively, whether giving a presentation, having a difficult conversation with someone. If you are able to communicate, your thoughts and feelings clearly, it can make all the difference. But communication isn't just about talking. Remember this. In today's fast-paced world, we rely heavily on technology to communicate with people, right? But sometimes the messages that we send or receive may not be clear, causing confusion and frustration. However, it's important to remember that effective communication goes beyond just sending a message. It's all about listening. It's about understanding. It's all about being present in the moment and connecting with those around us. We must listen attentively, actively, speak clearly, and be open to feedback. So if you want to live a fulfilling life, it's very important to master the art of communication. Whether it's through words, body language or other forms of expression, always remember that communication is the key to unlocking the power of human connection. Always remember that. Now you may have have a question that what can we do to avoid miscommunication. So here I'm sharing with you some tips that that will helpful to you. Firstly, when you communicate, be clear and concise. Avoid using vague language or assuming. Do not assume that the other person knows what you are exactly trying to say. Do not just assume. Secondly, actively listen to the other person. pay attention to their body language and tone, voice, to get a better understanding of what they are trying to say, right? Third thing, ask questions. If you are unsure, if you have any doubt, any question, don't be afraid to clarify or ask for more information. So by following these tips, techniques, we can minimize miscommunication and promote better understanding in our personal and professional life as well, right? So always remember just one thing: good communication is a skill that can be developed with practice. So go out there, start communicating, right, and see how it can improve your life. So that's it for today. If you like the video, do subscribe the channel and subscribe the channel for more informative updates. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you.